All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we've got our data download for everything happening tomorrow, kicking off part 2. So let's go ahead and let's look through this. Thank you, Proton10MG, for everything data download, of course, as usual. So let's go ahead and let's go through this. We've got the promo movie here. We've got the new LR AGL Cell Max, the Int LR Luud, which is going to be the new Battlefield LR. And then a couple of events here. So the Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2, Stage 10. The next stage, so Stage 2 of that Superhero Climax Battle, we've got the EZAs for the Metal Cooler and the Super Saiyan Duo. A new Patan, and then we got some idle animations of tickets. So let's go ahead and let's look through. I don't really see anything crazy popping up through here. So let's go ahead and let's look through this. So we've got the promo movie here, which is going to play at the beginning of the celebration as per usual, or the beginning of the part 2, just to kind of, again, build hype around the character, the new release, all of that goodness. Then we go down and we got Cell Max. So before we keep going any further, let's look at when is Cell Max coming. As of me recording this video right now, we are about a little under 11 hours until his release. So he is set to drop at 1 a.m. Eastern on the 14th, tomorrow morning. So depending on where you are, what your region is, it'll be a little bit different for you. But just know within the next 11 hours or a little under, he will be available. Now, Luud is going to drop the same time as Cell Max. He's going to be available really early for a Battlefield LR, but I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be good. I like when we get to do Battlefield stuff. I think it's very fun. I still have not maxed out Garlic Jr. yet, so I'm still kind of lacking there, but we'll have him. We'll do a 55% showcase for him. We'll look at his details here in a minute as well. And then we got the Metal Cooler and the Super Saiyan Duo EZAs, which are not dropping tomorrow with everything else when the celebration starts. They are going to drop on the 16th, right? So you do still have a little bit of time before these guys are in game and able to use. So about 2 days to kind of play around with Cell Max before these guys come out. And basically, I think everybody's going to forget about Cell Max, and they're just going to be looking at Metal Cooler, running him on the Metal Cooler Army team, all that stuff. We'll take a look at all their fun stuff here in a minute. All right, so we got LR Cell Max. We've got all his assets here. So his SSR art, his TUR art, looks like he's getting ready to fight, and then his LR art, which I think looks very good, except for when you're actually like in game and his little like icon at the bottom. It just looks so compressed and smushed. It looks funny, and you'll understand what I mean when like you see it. Like right here, it doesn't look bad. This looks fine. Think of this like a little more smushed down, and it's just, that's kind of what it looks like, and it's really just odd. Then we got Luud here, who is again the Battlefield LR. So he is going to start off as an LR. You don't have to worry about awakening him or anything like that. You just buy him from the Baba shop with the Battlefield memory. Looking at these guys here, I think Cell Max looks very good. He's a movie boss lead, which is great right now because movie bosses are absolutely running the show, with the Metal Cooler Army team running around, the Cooler EZAs that we've gotten, the Cooler EZA that we're about to get as well. This team is going to be very, very strong. So putting him there, I think is going to be very good. He is not on Metal Cooler Army's leader skill. So if you were going to run Cell Max, you either run him as a double lead or you run him as a single lead with another Metal Cooler Army as a friend lead. You could kind of do that. Just kind of mix, match, and play. We'll definitely, once I get a chance to use him a little bit more, when he actually drops, we will do like a best teams video, as we've been doing kind of here recently. We'll do that, his hit pitch build video, all that good stuff, showcase, everything. I think he looks very good. He looks very strong. I think he's a short form content absolute killer of a character. The longer content, he might suffer a little bit, but just from reading his details, I think he looks pretty good. We'll have to see how he performs in game before we make our final judgment of him, though. And then we look at Luud. So LR Luud coming to the game as a Battlefield LR. He's an artificial life forms leader. Keep us 3 HP attack and defense up by 130. We'll go ahead and look at his passive here since we do finally have it. Let's see. He's got an interesting animation. When there's 2 or more artificial life forms or power absorption category allies on the team upon his entry. Now that already screams to me Metal Cooler. Like Metal Cooler Army, I think he's going to run on that team very well. You could slot him in. There's already so many characters that run on that team, but if you needed a free-to-play option, this guy could slot in there too. His entry animation will give him key +4, attack and defense up by 610%, and guard all attacks for 4 turns. So he's got a 4-turn buff here. Okay. His basic effect is going to be key +6, attack and defense up by 100%. Guaranteed additional super, receives key +1 per key sphere obtained, and 40% damage reduction. Okay, so guard for 4 turns on top of 40% damage reduction. Not terrible. For every 2 key when attacking, attack up by 20% and chance to crit up by 2%. Okay. So the more key you have, and it doesn't have to be, it's not every 2 key spheres you pick up. It's just your overall key. So between 0 to 24, right? Just do the multiplicative like math here. And that's going to give you like the extra attack boost, the extra crit chance, which is actually pretty good if you get him up to 24 key. For every 2 key when receiving an attack, he's going to get defense up by 20% and damage reduction up by 2%. Okay, so he's going to get more damage reduction the more key you have. So the more key you collect, or the more key you have in general, he's going to be stronger, more defensive, he's going to crit, and he's going to have better damage reduction. Okay, I mean, that looks pretty good. Especially if his key is easier to get. I mean, he's getting additional key here. He's got additional key here, he's got additional key here. So, I mean, he's already starting off at 10. And then every key sphere you pick up is going to give you an extra +1. So, I don't think he'll struggle that much for key. I guess we'll kind of have to like actually see. For every attack he does receive, damage reduction down by 2%, no more than 20%. Okay, so you can lose a maximum 20% damage reduction, which is going to come out of here. So you'll have 40% when you start. Every time you get hit, you're depleting it out, and you're going to drop that down. Okay, so that's going to eventually get down to just a base 20%, and then plus whatever you get here for your key. All right, I mean, that's a little wonky to me, but I mean, I guess they gotta kind of like debuff him somehow. I mean, you don't really have to, but he's a free-to-play character. Like, I don't know why you have to put that in there, but sure. Okay, so he's gonna lose that damage reduction, but you can kind of balance it out by getting enough key to kind of not have to worry about this right here. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, 200% defense. And 1 time defense up by 610%, and guard as the 1st or 3rd attacker in a turn. Okay, so in the very beginning, he's gonna be very good. He's gonna have a lot of damage reduction. He's gonna have good guard. Then once you get to that 5th turn and that entrance animation buff goes away, you're gonna get another turn here of a bunch of extra defense and that guard if you put him in the 1st or 2nd slot. I mean, I think he looks good, especially for a free-to-play like Battlefield LR. I think he looks interesting. So, kind of really looking forward to trying this guy out. His active skill can be activated when there is a Dragon Ball Seeker or Hybrid Saiyan category enemy, when there is an Artificial Life Form category ally attacking in the turn, starting from the 4th turn from start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn from start of battle. Okay, so if you have an Artificial Life Form category ally on your rotation, and you're fighting a Dragon Ball Seeker or Hybrid Saiyan, you can transform on the 4th turn. If not, you'll get it the 6th. Okay. Interesting condition, but okay. This advances to level 3 for 1 turn, which is basically just his like rage form. So you do that for 1 turn. But his base form, let's see, his super attacks, 12 key, raise attack for 1 turn, cause colossal damage to the enemy. On his 18 key, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, so I mean, it sucks he's not getting defense on his 12 key super, but he's gonna be hitting a little bit harder, right? Because I mean, he's gonna get all that extra attack here, plus the crit chance, and I mean, for 4 turns, he's got like the 610%, which is pretty good. Let's look at this level 3 form. So, change all key spheres to STR, attack up by 610%, and receives an additional key +3 per key sphere obtained. So he's going to get like max key. I mean, he's changing all the key spheres at once. He's only here for 1 turn, so he's going to pick up all the key, which unfortunately is not going to be like a heal, because in your rage form, you don't really heal. You don't have like a health bar. So it'd be very good. It'd be like LR Bulma when she uses her active, turns like the whole field to STR orbs, and then can basically get you a full heal. Not gonna go like that. Unfortunate. But this is pretty good. And for every key sphere obtained, attack up by 30%. So he's gonna hit pretty hard for like a rage form style character. His super attack here. Massive raise attack temporarily causes destructive damage to the enemy with a high chance of performing crit. Okay. I mean, yeah, dude, I think he looks good. He's got that team saver kind of mechanic here with a rage form. His rage form is very good. Really weird that he changes all key spheres to STR. I'm just realizing that because he's an int character. I guess it's STR because he turns red in his rage form. That, like, I guess that's the only comparison, like, parallel that I see here. I guess that's what I've got to do. But all right, yeah, I think Luud looks pretty good, especially for a free-to-play like Battlefield LR. I think he'll run well on Metal Cooler Army's team. Again, if you do need like a free-to-play character to kind of throw on there, I think this guy will perform very well. So once we got him live, we'll definitely do at least a 55% showcase. Probably not going to be able to buy all the copies of him, so we'll do a 55% showcase, kind of see how he performs there, especially with Metal Cooler. Let's see. Let's keep going through this. So we've got the Seriously Serious Battle Stage 10. So that's going to be for here. It's going to be against Cell Max. Again, this is how you're going to get like the special ticket to do the free summon, which I definitely recommend everybody do before you start spending stones on anything. You're going to fight Cell Max here. Again, all his details are over here on the right-hand side. If you want to look at them, you can now. If not, we're going to click off of it. I don't look at it. I try to like stare at his face until we actually do it in game because I want to see what he does when we're actually doing it for the first time. The missions here, basically to beat it on both difficulties and then beat it on Super 2 difficulty with 6 movie bosses. So yeah, stage 9 against Beast Gohan was movie heroes. Now we got movie bosses. So makes sense. You'll get some of his skill orbs here. So he's got a defense, additional attack, and additional defense there are going to be his like free skill orbs you can get for him. Let's see what else we got. Superhero Climax Battle Stage 2 versus Beast Gohan. So this is this event here where we had Stage 1 versus Cell Max, and you can only use super type characters. Now we're gonna have Stage 2 against Beast Gohan. You're only gonna be able to use extreme type characters to fight Beast Gohan. Again, I'm not looking at the stuff over here. I wanna save that for when we actually do the video. Let's go all the way down to the missions. So clear Stage 2, clear with all 5 extreme types. Okay. Clear it with 6 movie bosses. Shouldn't be that hard. And then clear it with 6 uncontrollable power. Uncontrollable power. Now, if we look at that team, obviously Cell Max is there. A bunch of Majin Vegetas, Babidi, you know, the Buu Saga stuff. You could definitely run that. Broly's for sure. You could do like some Majins in there. Giant ape stuff. Yeah, I mean, you could do androids because 16 does lead uncontrollable power. So you could do some androids in there. You could do like a mixed match of characters, but like this will probably be your best bet. A bunch of Vegetas, like Majin Vegeta, Ultra Super Saiyan, or Ultra Super Villain Vegeta. That'll probably be like a pretty good team right there to just kind of like bulldoze through it. But we'll definitely try some stuff out once we get that live. Okay. The next thing here is going to be the EZAs for the Metal Cooler and the Super Saiyan Duo, which again, they look very good, especially Metal Cooler. Being on the Metal Cooler Army's team is just unfair at this point. It just makes that team so incredibly good. This guy is going to be a great asset to that team, and it's going to be not even funny when you run this guy, dude. Like, it's going to be an absolute slaughterhouse of a team when you throw this guy on there. Just to, like, it already didn't need much help, but they're still getting help, and it's crazy. So this guy's gonna be very good. The Super Saiyan Duo, I think, is gonna be good, especially once they get into their morale boost state. Run them on Beast Gohan's team. I think they'll perform very well. They'll be a good kind of slot 1 character to kind of help him out for a little bit there, getting their morale boost, really help him out there again. You know, you've got other slot 1s, Piccolo, Birdcoo, so you can kind of interchange who's running in that spot to kind of help out that team, keep Beast Gohan safe, let him do his thing. knock through the content, man. I think these guys are going to be very good, very fun. Again, looking forward to trying them out with their EZA. What else do we have? So the baton battle stuff. Idle animation. So this is Self-Max's idle animation. He is just ginormous. He is absolutely just a huge monster of a character. It's crazy. The special summon tickets. This is the free tickets you get from completing the Series C Series fight. Then we got the Rising Dragon Carnival tickets. So this right here confirms that this is going to be a double rates banner. So keep that in mind. If you do plan on summoning, you're going to get double rates for SSR characters. If you're skipping it, also keep that in mind. This is a double rates banner. I don't know who is going to be actually featured on the banner yet. I mean, it could be like, well, like feature Gohan. Who's the most other recent like Carnival characters? I mean, we'll have to see once the banner actually drops who's featured. But again, it'll be just like other, LR banners. A pool of unfeatured LRs are going to be there. So people are going to be pulling LRs left and right off this banner, especially with it being double rates. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of LRs pulled from people who summon on this banner. So keep that in mind. These tickets right here are the paid tickets. So you have to get these from the web store or from the shop in game. And then you can use those to summon instead of using Dragon Stones. But again, they do cost real money. So keep that in mind as well. Don't go too crazy, please. I think that's it. That's it for all the stuff here in the data download. Let's go ahead and let's look at some missions. I want to pull those up as well, just to kind of see what else we got going on in case we missed something. Dokkan Special Day stuff is coming here. This is the inevitable showdown extra missions here that you'll be able to do for stage 10 of the Series C Series battle. So just beating it will get you those 7 special tickets. Then you've got beat it within 5 turns, beat it with all types, and beat it with 6 STR types. Okay. Pretty standard missions there. Baton battle missions. This event is coming back. So this was in the news as well. The Stay Strong Superheroes of Tomorrow, where you get the water bottle item, is going to be back. Usually they have some pretty good items in the Baba shop that you can trade this in for. So definitely take the time when you're not doing much. There's nothing else to really do. Grind this event out, get that item, and try to pick up some good goodies from the Baba shop. This right here is just the mission for the EZAs. We already went over the Climax battle missions. We already went over the Series C Series battle missions. So that's going to be it, man. So again, Cell Max is dropping tonight, tomorrow, depending on your time zone. I'm looking forward to them. I think it's going to be very fun. I love this team that they're really building right now with the movie bosses. Making Extreme Class very, very good has been a crazy thing for Dokkan this year. So looking forward to this continuing and seeing how much it still grows in the future. But until then, that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of everything here in the data download. If there's anything I missed, please drop it down below. If there's anything you want me to go over more, drop that down below as well. We can talk about that. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning for Cell Max, if you guys are excited for him, if you guys are going to pick up a copy of the LR Luud, and if you guys are excited for him. And then, obviously, I think I know the answer to this, but are you excited for these EZAs as well to drop in the next couple days? Let me know all your guys' thoughts down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!